Oh yeah, anything involving the world record holder, you just so amazing. All right then, so let's see what these opponents have going so far. Cozy's starting off with a pretty nice X6 chain. That's kind of what the doctor ordered for Lackey 2, but oh, there we go.
Oh my goodness, dude.
that is why it's what the doctor ordered. Both players under 20 seconds. Let's go. These early stages have so much variance, so expect lots of swings in lead changes.
Dude, that's exactly what you expect from Lakitu. If it would have just been slightly later, that could have been potentially 20 more seconds added on, because he did send the bare minimum there. But, you know, sometimes playing with fire there works out for him, and he's going to take this quick lead. Might get another quick kill on Bumpty here, but, no, man, he's finding clears.
Alright, I mean, Yoshi definitely showing some more consistency there, getting the 19. Like Cozy does get into a bit of trouble when his chains are a little bit short, but he's got plenty of time to recover and recuperate. But yeah, Yoshi kind of makes a lot of it look easy. Although dropping his chain here against Poochie a little bit. That's a bit uncharacteristic for him. So this X6 chain here, that's gonna be close to what Cozy needs to get right back in this. Come on, Poochie, don't be stupid. Don't be too smart. There we go. All right, now we're pretty much even. This is easily what you expect in this early going.
Yeah, for sure. And I'm going to reference what you said earlier. I know we made our predictions, but yeah, Yoshi statistically is a very favored in this matchup, with his average being about 2 minutes faster. And especially with how Yoshi plays, his first 8 stages are definitely the most consistent by far in this tournament. Because as you can see, he's so quick at adding on quick chains and combos that even if the AI tends to troll a little bit, look, his follow-up was 23 seconds still, and Wiggler had to deal with all that clear time as well. So his backups are really good, and most of the time, you'll never see him trailing in the first 8 stages. The last 4, on the other hand, can make the difference.
It does that to everybody. That's not unique to Yoshi. So let's not have anyone kid ourselves. But Cozy no slouch with the combos in his own right, and showing off a bit of those to his benefit on Wiggler there. But you know, Yoshi being Yoshi, 16 seconds. That's just kind of ho-hum for him. So yeah, this game is generally best attacked with a balance of combos and chains. A combo you make for matching more than 3 in a row, and a chain you get for making panels fall into more matches. And yeah, Yoshi showing off a nice balance there for 13 second stage, getting out of the first half under 4 minutes. That's a pretty torrid pace.
Yeah, definitely what we expect from him. Most of the time, he usually will get under this first 8 in a sub-5 time, just from how consistent he has been playing. And we might see him do a pretty good follow-up here on Lunchfish, though the stack is pretty low. It's actually not going to be enough.
Ooh, that was gonna need like 9 lines of garbage. That's a bit crummy, because most of these foes tend to go down from anywhere between 5 and 9 lines of garbage. So yeah, a bit unlucky for Yoshi there, but this should take care of that. Not a big deal. So the lead is almost a full stage now, but Cozy does have room to respond here. Certainly has his way with combos from time to time. Is gonna need a second chain to get this one going. Yoshi's initial chain on Raphael not looking great either, so both of our competitors find some struggles as we get into this portion of the game. And okay, Cozy, you're just showing off with a couple of T-shaped 5 combos for a 10 combo.
Yeah, that was pretty nice.
I told you Cozy was so slouch with combos. That was just pretty. Totally unnecessary, but it was still pretty.
Yeah, and with that follow-up, it's actually going to pull him a little bit closer, because I might have cursed Yoshi. I said almost all the time he finishes sub 5. 530 is still good, but definitely under average for him, and it allowed Cozy to make a little bit of a comeback here, because both Lunchfish and Raphael were over 30 seconds. And, you know, with all the variance that is this final 8 here, you want as big of a lead as you can get, and now it's only going to be a little less than a stage lead for Yoshimidtsu. He's going to have to hope for some pretty quick kills here going forward.
Yes, the cave is where all the good runs go to die, and Yoshi's certainly no stranger to having a bunch of runs die to the cave, but, I'd say 18 seconds for a hook bill is pretty good. Not gonna lie, that's a pretty good stage.
Yeah. Anytime you can get sub 20 on these last 4 opponents, man, it's a miracle. And I believe most of the time you'll just be even happy with a sub 30. But especially in a caliber match like this, which we could potentially see in main bracket, even as like a top 5 match or something, just because of how skilled both these competitors are. You'll want those quick stages because, sometimes a 9-minute time will not even cut it for you. You need to get those 8-minute times. And man, look at Yoshi with the 12.
Ah! What the crud? Oh, Yoshi's a bad man. As he usually does. Oh, I can only hope for Bowser to troll a whole bunch to make this match close.
In which, if you've seen a lot of Yoshi's matches, that has been... He's actually gotten some of the worst Bowser luck I've seen out of the competitors. One managed to push his time up to 10 minutes, so... Yoshi looks like he's being consistent with the beginning of this cave. This Kamek could be good, too. He's got a down stack, and wow,
yes.
Dude.
Oh, yes. The whole idea is that when you get these opponents to start flattening the stack, that you want to have, like, nothing but little garbage blocks on top of them. That usually sets up the fastest times. So yeah, this could still be in the running for the fastest time of the tournament so far. That's how good of a pace Yoshi's on right now.
Yeah, for sure. And it just built him such a big lead. We said how most of the leads don't matter at the beginning, and this is why. Yoshi just tearing through the beginning here, looking to maybe kill Bowser pretty quick here too.
Well, yeah. Yeah, the chain might have been a little big for his liking. I know I tend to recommend the slightly smaller chain. Just for all that screen shake. Because you can't die while that screen shake's happening. So it kind of helps to minimize it as much as you reasonably can.
Oh man, I think I'm more...
Oh, no!
My goodness! Whoa, that's super uncharacteristic. Breaking what I was going to say there. Yoshi not paying attention right now. Taking a death, which this could have been really good for Cozy, but he's still going on 1.5 minutes on Piranha, even though he just finishes. Man, if Cozy would have been able to get that match done quicker, he could have been done with Naval, and we could have seen a tie game right now. But unfortunately, Yoshi's still got pretty much a lot of time to try to finish this out. I don't think I've ever seen Yoshi die on a stage before, though. That's a first for me.
Oh my goodness. Oh, the opening chain was still a bit meh, but the follow-up was really nice. Oh, just one more, and this will be a force kill. Oh, still got it anyway. There we go.
And look at Cozy. He got a 14 on Kamek right over there, man. If it wasn't for that naval trolling that wasted over 1.5 minutes, Cozy could have easily taken this race, and that's what one stage can do to you. But what I was going to mention while Yoshi was in that stage, man, I couldn't help but notice this emulator that he's using does not do the sound too well, man. That Bowser fight was like making my ears hurt.
Yeah, definitely not uncommon for that to happen. Cozy going with a bit of a big chain for for safety, but it could take a while for Bowser to get anything done here.
Wow,
Unless he does that.
dude!
Oh my goodness! Wow. So by both their timers, both players managed to finish under 10 minutes. Is that first for this tournament, Forky?
I think that is a very first. We were talking about that last week, and now we just saw it. And think about this too. Cozy finished 40 seconds behind Yoshi there with a minute and a half piranha, dude. All it took was a quick kill on him. Not even a quick kill, just like a 40-second time. This was Cozy's race to win. Like, Yoshi obviously had a much better cave, but Cozy's was really fast too. With that Bowser Kamek at the end, that was nuts.
Not to mention the the Kamek especially was crazy. Yeah, I do have to wonder. I do have to wonder at some point if Cozy needs to try and put a bit more of an emphasis on combos and maybe cut off the chains just slightly earlier. It might depend on his confidence in his ability to make combos with his change, which again he's pretty good at it. Not at Yoshi's level, but still pretty freaking good at making combos with those chains. Like unlocking the potential of the combos is definitely the big secret to doing this category well. So Cozy might want to put an emphasis on making more combos this time around.
Yeah, for sure. I couldn't agree more with it. And you got to pull out everything when you're playing Yoshimidtsu, especially since his top 2 life is on the line here too. Cozy cannot afford to lose this match. He will be knocked out of top 2 contention, and Yoshi will lock up the number 1 seed. So, I mean, Yoshi was a little bit vulnerable there. He took a death at the end. Cozy was playing well and hit those sick last 2 stage times. Cozy has the potential to do this. He just needs to clean up, like you said, do a little bit more combos, be more aggressive, and those quick, like, sub 15-second times, especially throughout the beginning, will make the difference in the end.
All right, we are just about ready for this this second race to begin. As you notice, if you are potentially seeing this for the first time, both players have a dark red background when they have selected hard mode. That's them entering the secret command for a V hard mode to select it to hold L and up while you're selecting hard mode, and you get a dark red background on your stages, and you can retain that if you immediately quit and then go right back into a new game, so you don't have to input the command at the start of the race. And we definitely have seen people misstep with the command to get into the secret mode. So probably a good thing they both do that for safety. What are we looking at here? Looks like Cozy definitely has a good chain set up. There aren't enough combos with this. I'd probably take it a little bit bigger than X6. So this follow-up we'll have to do. Yoshi's follow-up good, 17 seconds. Cozy not far behind, 21. That's good, that's good. Good. Blackatu is one of the biggest trolls in this run because of his inability to raise the stack at the very beginning. So both players getting out of that without too much of a kerfuffle.
Yeah, and being down 4 seconds is no sweat here at the beginning. But like we mentioned, if we have another cave run like we did for both of these competitors last time, ignoring the long troll that Naval had and the death on Yoshi, you gotta have that lead going into the cave, it seems like now, because these guys are playing consistent. And as you see right there, we have a 14 and a 17 second. Yoshi still gaining seconds on Cozy, but Cozy only down by 7 seconds still in total.
Yeah, being able to rack up all the sub 20s feels so important, especially with these players having best times as low as they do, both under 8 minutes. Yoshi the only one as the current world record holder under 7 minutes, and And Yoshi's run did every single stage on average in 16 seconds. So you can see why those sub 20s can be critical.
Yeah, but these guys both continuing to hit their quota right now. I believe it was another 2 sub 20 seconds on both players' screens. No one wants to get a very slow time here, man. They're bringing out everything.
Oh, geez. Yoshi just fighting all of the 8 combos. The 8 combos create 2 rows of combo garbage, a 4 wide and a 3 wide. So spamming a bunch of those, certainly not a terrible way to get a really fast time. Oh, Cozy's a little light on his wiggler though, so he's gonna be there a little while longer.
Yeah, unfortunately breaking the streak of the sub 20s, and he struggled to send garbage for quite a bit afterward. He's gonna get this cleanup kill with 38 seconds though, but that's a huge time loss because now Yoshi, if he managed to replicate it, probably could have pulled a full stage lead. But now it looks like he's gonna be losing a little bit of time on Froggy himself as he failed to send enough here at the beginning.
Oh, that was like a 9-line garbage kill. Anyway, that was a little bit unfortunate. Anyway, Yoshi was gonna really have to pull out all the stops to get that one somewhat optimal. On average, it tends to take like 7 lines.
Yeah, if anything, it gives Cozy a chance to retaliate. If there's enough combo garbage, which there is at the top, he's going to get 20 seconds on Froggy, saving a little bit of time here. Much needed, as Yoshi still has a pretty good lead, and he might beat Blark here at 15 seconds.
Oh, that's so good. Let's see what Cozy responds with. All right, 8 combo there. That one works. Going for a 6 and a 7. That 6. That's probably safe with the combo development there. But Blark, did Blark really raise the stack there? Okay, there we go. Whew, that was a little scary.
Yeah, he raised the stack and neglected the greens on the farthest right of his side. Went to go for the reds instead. Very fortunate there for Cozy, keeping him in this pretty tight race right now. But here we go, Yoshimidtsu striking back again. It's 23 seconds, not quite the sub 20, but definitely a good time to take here.
Yeah, Lungefish and Raphael do tend to be more trolling, because they clear stuff so fast. It generally requires more garbage to beat them. So these times are almost always going to be slower. Like even with the X6 that Yoshi has here, very nice. This very nice example of a lag chain there. Like anytime you're able to make chains faster than the normal pop up chain sequence, you're in pretty good shape. And yeah, 20 somethings for Lungefish and Raphael, pretty standard. Yoshi entering the cave sub 5 minutes.
Yeah, well, we were talking about last race there, and it's funny that we mentioned that because he actually doesn't have a bigger lead than last race, just because cozypocket has been turning up this race as well. Though it might be getting extended a little bit here, so this is Yoshi's opportunity to try to get a really commanding lead, just like the end of last race. cozypocket eventually going to finish up at 30 seconds, though.
Hookbill chaining a little bit, but
did you just see that 11 combo?
Yeah. Yeah, Yoshi's so good at those.
I was trying to wrap my brain around that. I'm like, how do you even do that? He just found it so quick.
Man, I tend to joke that Yoshi is me with a faster cursor. And that pretty much exemplifies why. Alright, 5 chain from Yoshi here. The combos are a little bit light, so that's probably for the best. And 8, gonna make it 8 combo, raise the stack high to make sure he can build up some more garbage to keep up with what Piranha might be doing here, but no, not much time there. Oh, Cozy's hook build managed to get up to the second tier of panels and get another clear. Does hook build have a stop time left? Nah, not really. Stop time, of course, being the bonus time that you get from making combos and chains, and these foes actually are pretty good at making combos and chains, so it's something you have to be very aware of. All right, 4-chain on Yoshi's Kamek. I usually recommend a 3-chain because of screen shake, but you know what? You can get in 17 seconds. Why even listen to me? Why even bother? Oh my goodness. I'm not gonna say anything about where Yoshi's Red is headed because I'm gonna be the commentator's curse again.
Yeah, for sure.
I just get the feeling.
Well, maybe I can fill that role for you, as I will announce that this could be our very first sub-8 of the tournament, and Yoshi looking to lock up this 4-0 spot. It's definitely in his hands. He has a lot of wiggle room with Bowser here, even if he trolls a little bit at the beginning. And with a comfortable stage here, Yoshi looking good to secure this first seed in the group. Gets a good start on Bowser. It just depends if he clears all his panels here at the bottom.
Oh, the chain's so good. There's 2 high pillars on Bowser's stack.
Woo!
There we go. 746. There it is. There it is.
Oh, man. It's going to be hard to beat Yoshimidtsu when he beats your own PB. With Cozy Pocket's PB being a 749, Yoshimidtsu playing on fire today. And there's a reason why this man has the world record. He's the #1 overall seed in this tournament. And that just shows you why with a new race PB during this tournament. Man, that was insane.
That actually might be the fastest time ever in a race. Because I remember in my races with FFR we both had like back-to-back 747s. So that might be the fastest time that's ever been recorded in a race.
Yeah, it's possible. I'd have to check what one of his races was last night, but definitely just for this tournament alone, he beat the previous, which was I think an 802 by U cards that I retimed.
Yeah. Yeah, that it was. It was nice to hold that mantle for a few weeks. Of course, Yoshi has to beat me again. I mean, Cozy's on a kind of a nice finish here too, getting some nice combos to fill Bowser's stack with, but the chains just aren't quite there.
Yeah,
I mean, Cozy's still very much in the running for a fast time to fill out for the wild card, but no, Cozy.
Ooh,
I thought that was
super
too greedy.
Yeah, super
I thought that was too greedy. Oh, jeez.
This is what's going to be unfortunate for Cozy. He had a really good run leading up to this, and then he just didn't send enough at the beginning. Bowser with the big chain, and now he's got to deal with all this lag, all of this garbage clear animation. This is turning what could have potentially been like a 30-second kill. Nice 12 combo, by the way. Into like maybe a minute and a half now, because Bowser has even more panels. He's going to have a lot more lag on his screen now. This is a little bit rough ending for Cozy here. And he's got to be careful.
Cozy.
No!
Oh, just clears all the answer! No! Oh! Cozy could have gotten out of that. Just had not cleared that little set there. Like, you can't be clearing any set of 3 without a purpose. That's probably one of the biggest lessons I can give to newer players of this game. If you're gonna match 3, it better do something for you. Otherwise, you probably want to do something else. Cozy kind of exemplifying that just a little bit.
Yeah, maybe a little bit of nerves coming out again as well at the end here. I mean, obviously you probably saw the race was finished, but he probably knows what's still on the line here, and he had 2 really good runs. It was just one stage that like tripped him up in each one of the caves, and here you go again. He's going to be a little bit short. Bowser going to have room to raise his stack most likely here and get another clear.
It's hard to figure out what Cozy's plan was in this mid game as far as figuring out how much garbage you need to send. But hey, that was like 11:22, 11:23. That's Cozy's race average going into this match. So he hasn't really hurt himself all that much for the hunt for the wild card, but man, Yoshi just oof. Yoshi was too much, and he'll be a very deserving overall #1 seed going into the final bracket.
Yeah, for sure. It was a rough spot for Cozy there, and like we mentioned before, this is actually going to knock him out of the top 2, so he's going to have to rely on winning one of those last 2 wildcard spots. And man, he entered Bowser there, I think, at like a low 8-minute or mid 8-minute time, and if he was able to just clean up there, that could have helped his average a lot. But instead, he still hits his average. It's going to help, especially with that sub 10 time, but he's going to need a lot of help, especially with Flagglestain that was sitting at a average of like 10.5 minutes, I think, to begin with. Not to mention if somehow Monty doesn't make the top 2, his average is pretty insane right now. Cozy needing a lot of help, but he's definitely still not out of it.